Welcome everyone to the Lotus Sanctum. My name is Chris, and for today's video, what I want to speak about is leaning into yourself, into knowing that what you express, that what you create, is nothing short of the full expression of your life. That being in fully who you are, it's a welcoming into your full authentic expression. To know that the artistry that you create from, to perfecting your art, your craft, is perfecting and being shown who you are. You get to meet and be reminded of who you are. You get to re-experience who you are in all its faces, in all its expression, and to understand that no matter what, you will always be met in your fullest light, in your fullest authenticity, and that no one can break and or no one can break and or infuse anything other than that what you are. It's an understanding of where your limitations are with experiencing your fears and living them, to then seeing that, oh wait, it doesn't have the hold that I thought it did, and to lean into the self and notice that you get to be fully in your authentic expression, into knowing that your being is who you are. And who you are, it may not have words, it may not be even one word. It's who you are is the living and the being and the embodiment of your life. To the food that you eat, to what you experience, to where you look, to what you feel, to have the courage to go and do things that are the opposite of what you've been doing. You begin to see the vastness in who you are, the vastness in your expression, the vastness in your curiosities, in your thoughts, and that you do have vast thoughts. And to know that you get to be satiated in a way that life is just so exuberant, and I don't know why I'm using that word, but let's go with it. So exuberant, life becomes so exuberant that you just become that much more of who you are. And that any other way of being, just, it doesn't sound right, doesn't feel right, and my hair is so frizzy. Okay, so yeah, your exuberance just allows you to fully um, emanate, and you may not even notice it. The thing is, it's there, it exists. It is existing, it is in your being. And the full freedom, the liberation in your allowing to be you, to be expressed. The amount of magic that comes from that. The way you are held, to the way you are received, to the way you are seen. Everything just shifts into alignment, because there is this unwavering idea that you have of yourself, unwavering reality that you embody, and you wonder if there is space for you. The thing is, there is most definitely space for you. And in this space, you will always be held, you will always be seen, you will always be satiated, you will always be taken care of. And the vastness and experiences that you get to have, the pleasures, the joys, the pains, the discomforts, the angers, the sadness, the fears. You are human as the next person, and your humanness is just as alive as the next. And it's this aliveness that allows you to move, to be moved, not out of force, but not out of fear, but just purely living in your own reality. And knowing that your reality doesn't clash with others, but lifts and supports others. Your desire for life is the desire to continue to live, the desire to be alive, to be brought to life and to be sparked. Being in your magic is an authentic expression and living of all of you. This living of all of you is a living of an authenticity that may be a bit foreign to you. It's not that it's a bad thing at all. Something that is foreign isn't that it's bad or to be pushed away, but it's just, you just may have not been practicing it. That's it. And so, what does it mean for you to practice who you are? To practice authenticity, to practice love? What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that embodiment become within you, within this life, within this earth? What is that authenticity like? To know that even the things that you run away from, that you trying so hard to make sure it doesn't happen, right? You're putting in all the systems, building, learning, everything that you possibly can to ensure that you are safe and that your world and your home will not be destroyed. That part of you can rest. In some journeys, some lessons, they may be just taking a bit longer than you anticipated. You're wondering when it's going to end. The thing is, it will end. It just may not be at this very moment. And for you to celebrate and acknowledge where you are in that journey, to experience it. Because you may not be experiencing it because it scares you so much. It scares you that what if you experience the fullness of it and the fears that you see that you failed. That what if you fail? And you might. but it allows you to move that much more. It allows you to show you where and how you are alive, and how and where to redirect yourself. Allow yourself to be directed by you. No one around you is shaping you or molding you, but you are doing that for yourself. You get to be molded and shaped by you. You get to create the reality that you desire. You are in a time where this is done for you. You're no longer that child. You get to heal that child and create a life that enlivens you and allows for others to be forgiven, as well as for you to be forgiven and to keep moving forward. To know that the life that moves you is an inspiration that is heard from within. It is your north star, your north node within you that is guiding you to embody that which is this life, that which is the life that is natural to you. So know that no matter what, you will always be met by you. You will always be supported and satiated by forces and people around you. You are guided by you for you to create the life that you intended to create, that you came in with, that has inspired you to live this life. And sometimes it's pains and discomforts that inspire us to live this beauty of a life that we have, and to continue and make life. Where am I going with this? Um so it's to continue and where, please help me out. It's to continue and make life become the vision that has inspired you as a child. It's from the most purest and innocent form of you that emanates and creates with such beauty, such awe, such wonder. And to know that, yes, it does impact. It completely impacts. It is influenced by and inspired by what was and to what is, and noticing that what could be comes to life. The embodiment of what could be is what is. Okay, I was just checking to see if there was anything else. Nothing else wants to come through. So it's going to be a bit of a short message. Usually I go a little bit longer than this. But I am going to be leaving it here, and I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you soon.